Oh, and we're back. Yeah. Aw, Kris, like, if you want to come in, our cat flap is, like, always open to you. Oh, you asshole. Even you wouldn't fit there with my sister. Oh, how's Catty doing? I have no idea. We, like, totally can't connect at all. Yesterday, I asked if she wanted to hear me play ukulele. She said no, and then she, like, told me my playing is an anti-blessing from planet hell. What the heck, Chrissy? That's so cute. I love my fricked up little sis. Neighbors. Like that green girl. Oh my god, Chrissy. She's like my life villain. Like the other day I went to see Cat Peters too. And the only other person in the theater was her. They went to Kisu's order cappuccino. And she like was already drinking one. She's such a copycat. Copygator? Copysaurus? Copydile? I don't know, she sucks. Again, what's with Deltarune? There's some kind of scratching noise coming from inside. Chrissy, like, long time no see. What's up? Did you want to talk about something? Go away. Ouch! Ugh, that chick next door drives me nuts. I keep seeing her everywhere I go. She's a total copycat. Like, why though? She doesn't realize she'll never be me. Honestly, her whole family is, like, so trashy. Once her sister served me a coffee, and I swear it was half cat. Ugh. Like, get a hairnet, girl, for like your whole body. What's up? Memories. Remember that time you wanted to hang out with us big kids? I was like, yeah, of course. Just get some burgers. Then, like, amazingly, you actually got them. So I told you go back and get some French fries too. Then a dozen miniature cakes. They were so good. I ate like 6. Then, like, suddenly got so sick I had to go home. Man. So, like, anyway, Kris, are you busy? Knock knock. Am I afraid no one's home right now, darling? Now, why did you prance on home? Metaton? Cause I think I remember Metaton used to be Nastabluke's friend or something like that. I'm telling you that not no right now. Ah, you just wanted to talk to me? My apologies, beautiful. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a nobody. I'm telling you right now. I just want to. Oh. Ascor! Dum-de-dum. Oh, is someone there? Just a moment. I've almost finished watering these flowers. Here we are. Howdy, how can I... Oh, Kris! Oh, you big fluffy ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot if you don't like hugs like that. Aw. Well now, make yourself at home, Kris. You can help yourself to anything you like. Say, Kris, I was thinking, perhaps when Astro comes home, we could all go to the dinner, just like old times. My treat. Doesn't that sound yummy? It's a gas switch, there's not much change inside. It's a flower. Some kind of Cadillac, there's car magazines underneath. Then we go have a nice drive around town. I might need to clean out my truck, but then we could all have a nice drive around town. I might need to clean out my truck, but oh, that's all you say. 7 flowers. It's a purple flower, put it in a container. It's a blue flower. It's a cyan flower. Dirty watering can. Fresh back to soil. It's a note. It says no rent received. Again, stop giving away flowers. Start selling them. Yeah, for 1 month. See. It's golden flower protected in a container. It's a yellow flower. It's an orange. It's a green flower. Aha, green! There's some dirty fur stuck in the drain. It's a rusted fridge with some photos in it. Oh, Kris, if you're hungry, help yourself to anything you want. 2 photos. A photo of your mother and father on their wedding day. She's holding a bouquet of 7 flowers. A reindeer-looking monster stands nearby in a tuxedo. They all look happy. Small TV. That for some superhero comics. Oh. Yes, those flowers are still kicking. Quite hard to take care of them in this climate. with some photos and decide not to look. The door, it's locked. Okay, let's look. All that's inside the jar with a single pickle in it. Decide to pass. Yes. Oh, last score. How about if I go the other way? Of course you would. Oh, Kris, before you go. Here, for your mother. Our secret. Get the bouquet of flowers. Have a great day, Kris. Say, Kris, I was thinking, perhaps when Astro comes home, we could. Oh, fuck. Okay. My treat. Never mind. Oh, hi, Kris. Do you need help with your homework again? I know you were having trouble last time, so I actually got a few things ready for you, in case... Ah, wait, sorry. I can't right now. I forgot my house key again, and... Sorry, Kris, I'll help you later, that's okay. See you at school, Kris. Kris, did you want to talk about something? Anything. Kris, are you feeling alright? Normally you're not so talkative. Oh, I don't mean that to sound like something wrong with you. Kris, something wrong? Why did you go to the hospital to see my dad? I mean, I'm sure he appreciated it, but, gosh, I'm sorry, Kris. Forget I said anything. Why not ask my mom for the key? I mean, you know, she doesn't like it when I bother her when she's working. Don't worry, okay? I'll just go over to Caddy's. Susie, that's right. You were with Susie. When you didn't come back to class, I was worried, but everything turned out okay, I think. Kris, can I ask something, if that's okay? Susie, I'm kind of curious what she's like, you know? I mean, who doesn't wonder about her? She never talks to anyone. So Kris, can you tell me about her, if that's okay? He's shocked. She's nice. What? She's a nice person? Really? Like, really? Honestly? Truly? I mean, that's just what I was hoping, but... Wait a minute. This isn't another trick, is it, Kris? Trick? Was Kris a mischief? Like when you put ketchup on your arms and told me it was blood? Really? You're serious? You're totally serious? Gosh, then maybe I should try talking to her. But if I die, you're paying for my funeral, Kris. Though, honestly, if she's nice, I might die too. Oh. It's your mom's band. Oh fuck, I did not reset the timer properly, so... Oh boy. Welcome home, honey. Did you have fun with your friend today? By the way, I just finished baking a pie. If you go to bed, it will be cool when you wake. But do not eat it all this time, alright? Kris, what is it, honey? Flowers. Oh, Kris, flowers? For your mother? How sweet. Those are from him, are they not? Well, worry not, Kris. I will find some place for them. Kris, what is it, honey? Astro. Remember that video game you and Astro used to play? What was it called? Super Smashing Fight? Ah, Toby. When he was very little, he loved the green lizard from that. Oh my god! God damn it, Azrael! I love the green one too. And even had a birthday party film theme around it. Aww. Your father painted all these eggs with spots as decorations. Oh, your brother loved it. Until the next day, your father cooked them all for breakfast. Your brother just kept crying. Aw, ever since he's hated that book about eating green eggs. Aww. Me. Kris, honey, you have grown up so much. Someday soon you will be going off to university as well. Remember when you were little? You asked when your horns were going to grow in. So you bought that headband with the little red horns on it. Oh, you wore it for months. Whatever happened to it? Kris, what is it, honey? Bye. Kris, since only you and I are living here right now, it feels just a bit lonely, does it not? But fortunately, sharing a warm, freshly made pie is the perfect cure for such a condition. As long as I get to eat some, of course. Oh wait. Ah, the menu. I call him. The phone is ringing, but you can't get it. You're already on the phone after all. Hello? You have reached the hotline for idiot babies. Please press 1 for idiots, 2 for babies, 3 for idiot babies, and 4 for none. Ah, you're an idiot baby. To tell you the truth, I'm one too. Let's try our best, okay? Aw, I picked the best one. It's always 3, dude. What's with the number 3? It's really pleasant for something. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters, gingerbread humans. It's a butterscotch cinnamon pie. It's still cooling. There's a photo on the fridge. It's of you, your mother, and your brother. Inside the sink, cupboard. There's a can of ice cream to the spray for. Oh wait. I know I can do the toilet now, but I'm still not gonna do it. I stick by my words. I'm a good boy. Storybooks, no, so they have tales. Scientific. Can still help your gardening? No, not really. And a signed copy of the History of Humans and Monsters by Jason Boone. It's only you. The door's locked. There are cranes in the door. There's no green. If you go to bed, this chapter of your adventures will end. Will you go to bed? Yes. You decide to go to bed. Whew. That was a long one. My eyes started to hurt for how much I was walking as Chris. I have oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I walking like a zombie? Ah! Chara? Deltarune. Oh shit, you actually said it.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow and the places that you know seem like fantasy, there's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, the promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark.
We continue in chapter 2. Oof. What the hell was that? Okay, so hopefully, hi, it's me from the future. Cause past me and even me right now, we're very confused about Deltarune. I watch a lot of videos, a lot of explanations, what could happen next, what's the current state of the game, and I got a lot to talk about, but I really don't want to take so much time. So let me start. Okay, so currently the strongest theory right now is that Kris is dealing with his with his current depression because he had a family. They got divorced. He depended on his big brother. He left for college. So he's the only human in this world. So he probably feels alone in that regard. So uh, in order for him to deal with this entire like stress, yeah, maybe it's stress, depression, and loneliness. He's been doing this like role play. The fastest comparison I could do is like a Dungeons and Dragons. He is the dungeon master. So he's become so good at this that when Susie come along, the only person that he allowed to walk in is to get her so immersed that she doubts whenever what happened was real or not. However, well, to me that's I like that thought because it's psychological and it's the kind of twist that you would expect from Toby Fox, because he makes very interesting stories. Like Undertale, despite me only playing it once, is one of those games that just really stick to me. I still remember a lot of the details in Undertale, despite being years since I played it, and I don't really keep up to checking details or anything like that, but I still remember a lot of details about Undertale. Well, some things I've forgotten, obviously, but if I start playing the game again, I would understand. So, hell, even playing Deltarune, I still understand a lot of the characters and a lot of the implications of this is a timeline where humans and monsters didn't fought, their big war, and the monsters weren't exiled to a cave or to the underground. They live in harmony. However, it still happens that all of these monsters are still living in the town that's away from humans. I'm guessing Toriel and Asgore went somewhere and decided to adopt Kris. Oh yeah, that's another thing that is regarding to his problems. His parents abandoned him, and he got adopted. Those adopted parents abandoned him. All of these things that really mess up a kid, to be honest. Thankfully, he has a loving family, but just this constant abandonment of people in his life, be it for one reason or another, it's gonna affect him. And I guess that's what they're implying at the end, where he brandishes a knife and has that red eye, which we associate with Chara, because that's what happened in the last game. Chara went psychotic, and he destroyed the entire timeline of the monsters. And even he states that I'm gonna go find other worlds to do the same thing. Do you join me? And if you say no, well, he goes like, well, who gave you permission to choose? And then he kills you. But it's kind of been established that Chara has now become a very powerful being, and that he's gonna find other worlds to genocide. Maybe this is one of them, where Chara is using Kris as a vessel and will destroy Deltarune. Or maybe just showing that Kris is a very messed up kid, and even our attempts to be pacifist or just play along with the story is not enough, and he still needs more help. On the other side, which is the one I still like to believe, is that this is all real. This is still happening. This world is part of the dark world and part of the light world. The prophecy of Deltarune will be fulfilled. It's an actual thing. With the exception that in the end, Kris is aware of the player's involvement, as pointed out by even the people in the village, that they realize Kris is acting differently, and he begins to reject that. He doesn't want to become someone that's not him. Us basically possessing Kris, and so he becomes self-aware of that and takes us out. Because now I understand the whole, that whole ending scene where he's struggling to wake up. Because as a player, well, even we think that the game is over. So we're not we're not forcing our control on Kris. So he takes us away and rejects us. However, it would and this is where I get confused. If I look at this from the, Kris is just coping with the situation, or if I look at this from this is all real, that ending just still confuses me. Like, him brandishing a knife, what is he implying by that? I like to think that if this is the one where he's just coping with his problems, it's just to show that he's still very troubled, he needs more help. And in the case that this is all real, this is actually all happening, maybe Kris is developing some type of, some kind of, infected by this whole like dark thing, and is starting to have stronger, darker thoughts after being involved with the dark world, or because they were exposed to the player being connected to him, he's now become self-aware, and is now more, now understands more of what he can do, and having that power, he's going to try to change his life. Whenever that implies that he's going to kill everyone, I don't know. And that's what I find very interesting. I really like where this is whole heading. Okay, so that's really all my thoughts. I really like the theories. I'm really curious what will happen next, and hopefully Toby Fox announces something. It's almost going to be the anniversary of Deltarune as well. I believe it's this October or November or December. I don't know. It's one of the last 3 months of this year where the anniversary is going to happen. Maybe he'll announce that Chapter 2 is on its way. But oh yeah, there's a lot of Gaster things. I was right. There's a lot of Gaster Easter eggs in this game as well, which is what also some theories are saying, that maybe he's involved in this too. Aside from Chara maybe creating this universe just so he can destroy it, maybe it's also Gaster still wanting to find a way to be real again. But Gaster also makes a little bit less sense. If this is really a timeline where the war didn't happen, doesn't that mean that Gaster should still be alive? Because he never fell into it. He never had a reason to be a royal scientist. Thus, he would have never fallen into his own experiment. The only other explanation is that Gaster is so messed up that his existence in other timelines is now affected, where he doesn't exist anymore. Which is really fucked up. But would explain why he's trying so hard to get out of that place, to be real again. Anyway, very interesting stuff. I just cannot wait to know more. I love this game. I love the music, love the gameplay, and I just want more, damn it. Well, that's all. Until next time, take care and have fun playing. Late? Oh, next episode, I'm gonna fight Jewel. I got some stuff for that. Alright, bye!